maybe was framed. Just maybe he's not guilty of this situation, because my thing was, who would commit a crime and do something so stupid? Especially if the body began to, to reek of, that certain odor after a person expires, right? So I said to myself, I was like, this dude, maybe he's not so guilty. But when I began to watch the news reports and I began to see what they actually had on him, like, for example, the CP, I'm using code words, for example, and they got a ton of that. Now it's coming out that she wasn't the first victim. And then it's also coming out that she was an informant, in so many words, or she's a witness, which is still, I guess, to be determined if she was an actual witness, like she was working with the authorities, because of the way that they have been explaining that since he's been to court this past Monday, but I don't know. I think he's guilty. Honestly, I think he's done it. There's something about a person who becomes the center of attention, and you become the it person that everyone is favoring and flocking to because of your fame and status. It's still stupid, though. I mean, if I'm being honest, I mean, the fact the murder itself is sad. It's crazy. And you got these people that are judging, Celeste and her character and different things like that. The coroners is even saying that they found drugs in her system. I think that David exposed her to all of that. She was 13, but now they're saying that he began to speak to her when she was 12. I even heard something the other day, but don't quote me on this again, because there's a lot of information out there right now, that she may have even been 11 when he was first introduced to her in one of those online chat rooms. 11.